Alrighty guys, welcome back to another FreakNZ video, and today we are going to be cracking into a build for the MPX for the lowest possible recoil. Now this is an absolutely insane gun. You'll see a little bit later on, I chuck some highlights in right at the very end. So once you guys have checked out that build, I would highly recommend going and checking those out as well, so skip forward to that. And yeah, without further ado guys, let's crack in. We're going to roll over all of the different types of components that we put on this gun, and then we're going to take it out and show you this actually out in the field. Alright guys, so we're going to break down all the different parts in this build from front to rear and show you guys what we've got in here. So starting off, we have the SIG TACOM sort of compensator here. You guys will be able to find this inside of the little menu once you've attached all of your barrels and stuff like that to your gun. We have the 14-inch M-Lock foregrip for the MPX. We have the 14-inch barrel for the MPX. Then attached to this, guys, we have, again, just the 4.1-inch guide to mount an RK2 foregrip. So that's pretty much the front side of the gun done. Now, moving on to the rear side, this is mainly Ergonomics sights and then our sort of buffer tube thing here to give us the last little bit of recoil reduction. So up here, guys, you can see we've attached the M-Bus rear sight. Now, the reason for doing this, guys, is this actually gives you an extra point of ergonomics. It's not super important, but it doesn't get in the way of everything. Adds a little bit of ergonomics. So if you're trying to be really super sweaty about this, why not attach it? Right, so also for the pistol grip here, guys, we have the HK Ergo PSG-1. Now that is, again, the maximum ergonomic handle that you can put on any of your guns here. So anything that takes an M4 style sort of pistol grip there, you can slap this one on. Now, here's where it gets a little bit complicated, guys. We are going to be using the SIG retractable pipe adapter, or stock pipe adapter here. And what this allows you to do, guys, I'll just take it off and run you through the whole build process here. So you chuck the stock adapter on, you then chuck a sort of tube in here, so it can be just your regular Colt buffer tube or anything like that. What we're using for this one here, guys, is the SI Advanced buffer tube. So you chuck that one in there, and then we're also using the HKE1. Where are you? There you are. And that's going to bring us down to an absolutely ridiculous 21 vertical recoil. So this thing's a laser beam. Now, it is obviously 9mm, so the punch behind it is a little bit less. If you're going to rock something like this, it's really more of a kind of gun for a bit of fun. I would highly recommend building one of these. They're pretty fun to use, mainly against lower tier players if you're playing on something like customs, but you do really need to be aiming for headshots. You cannot be body shotting people consistently with this and expecting to have success. Right, so from this core build here, guys, to get to one that actually gives us a bit more ergonomics, because we're not particularly worried about the vertical recoil for this, and even if we have a massive percentage of recoil reduction, that's not actually going to slap it down that much. You can see we're at about a third here, but if we take off all these parts, we're only going to be sitting at around about 50 to 60 recoil here. So what we're going to do, guys, is we're going to make up that sort of the lack of recoil. We're going to use that to our advantage, and we're going to add some ergonomics to this gun. So instead of mounting the RK2 here, guys, we're going to mount a Fortis shift grip. And what that does is adds a whole lot of ergonomics and only takes off to vertical recoil. Because we're so low again, guys, it's not really making that much of a difference. So if you're going to swap off for the suppressor here, guys, I would recommend going for the Illusion, the AAC Illusion, just because it has the smallest reduction to your ergonomics there. Right, guys, so down to build cost now. We're going to get 170,000 rubles for the main build here, for the recoil reduction one. And then we will see when we go over to the other version of this, so SMGs, SIG MPX. And on this one here, guys, for our parts, we are going to go to around about 175. So max 173. 183, and that's mainly just because we're chucking the suppressors on. They're a little bit more expensive than the rest of the parts. But yeah, those are around about $180,000 guns each, which is pretty good. These are really fun guns to roll. Now, let's hit those highlights, boys. We had some pretty good ones. We ended up encountering a 3-man squad and a 2-man squad facing off in dorms and managed to kill all of them. And then we also killed a bunch of people in the next raid as well, including one fatty boy with a tactic. Managed to just slip it under there, nail him in the stomach. And yeah, it was some pretty good raids, boys. Alrighty guys, if you have enjoyed the video, do all the regular YouTube stuff, sub down below, like, comment, and subscribe as well. I said subscribe twice because my brain is huge. And if you want to see more of my face, guys, just drop down into the live stream below. And if you want to join all the rest of the lads in our Discord, that is also linked down there. Alright, and I hope you guys have enjoyed. I'll see you around in the next one. Peace out.
I just killed a hatchet runner.
Oh, rough. I just fucking destroyed a pistoling, dude. Oh my fucking god. Oh, that was just mean. That was just fucking mean. That guy just got destroyed. Base part of the gun. Has... This thing's fucking dirty, dude.
On the traders, so you have to click, you have to X out the owner type traders, and ta-da, now you get all.
Alright guys, that brings us to the end of another video. If you guys have hung around for this long, I'm guessing you have enjoyed it. So make sure you guys sub down below to catch me in the future. I'm going to be making a lot more guides like this. If you have anything specifically you guys would like me to cover in Tarkov, make sure to comment that down below so I can crack into doing a video on it. Now, if you want to catch me on the live stream, links for that, links for Discord, links for Twitter, all that will be down in the description. And thanks for hanging around, guys. I'll see you around in the next one. Peace out.